Introduction. Your bank account is often a direct reflection of your nervous system. When you operate from a place of panic or scarcity, you unknowingly push away the opportunities you desire most. We are going to reverse this dynamic completely. Instead of chasing success to find peace, we will cultivate deep peace to attract success. Here are 4 essential affirmations that realign your energy, turning your state of being into a magnet for the financial freedom you deserve. Allow yourself to settle in as we begin this transformation. The foundation of worthiness. Take a moment to gently locate your breath within your body. Notice if there is a heaviness in the center of your chest or perhaps a subtle tightness in your stomach. This physical sensation is often the silent weight of feeling like you are not enough. It sits quietly beneath your daily thoughts, influencing your choices and limiting your view of what is possible. Into this space, we simply invite a new truth. Repeat this affirmation internally: I am worthy of financial freedom. Speak this not as a demand or a desperate plea. Speak it as a remembering. You are recalling a fact about your existence that you may have forgotten. Allow the words to settle into the spaces where you felt that tightness. Observe how your body reacts to this statement. Your conscious mind might agree, saying, "Yes, I want prosperity." However, your body might respond with hesitation or doubt. There is often a deep, internal conflict where the mind seeks expansion, but the nervous system believes it is not safe to be seen or to ask for more. This is a natural protective mechanism. We are often taught to believe that worthiness is a prize to be earned. We believe it comes only after exhaustion, struggle, or long hours of hard labor. But worthiness is not a wage. It is not something you trade your life force to obtain. It is an inherent state of being. You do not need to justify your existence, and you do not need to earn the right to be comfortable. When self-worth is low, the nervous system often enters a subtle, freeze, response. You might feel stuck, actively delaying the very actions that would help you. In this state of contraction, you become blind to the financial opportunities that act as solutions to your problems. The resources you need may be right in front of you, but a nervous system stuck in freeze filters them out to keep you in the safety of the known. Let us gently release this hold. Bring your attention to your shoulders and consciously let them drop away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Let your belly become soft. Notice how the simple act of physical softening changes your emotional state. Consider the nature of a clenched fist. When a hand is tight and defensive, it is strong, but it is closed. It cannot hold water, and it cannot catch anything. A clenched spirit operates the same way. Tension and unworthiness close you off from the flow of life. To receive wealth, you must first open your hand. You must soften your grip on the need to prove yourself. As you soften your physical body, you signal safety to your deep brain. You tell your nervous system that it is safe to receive. You replace the signal of danger with a signal of welcome. This belief in your own worthiness signals to the universe that you are ready. Breathe deeply into this new sense of openness. Feel the permission you have granted yourself to be supported. Once this foundation of worthiness is established, you naturally begin to perceive the growth that is waiting for you. The energy of expansion. Notice the sensation that arises when you prepare to check your bank balance. For many, there is an immediate, sharp contraction. The breath stops for a moment. The stomach tightens. This is the body bracing itself, expecting lack or bad news. We want to offer a new instruction to the nervous system to dissolve this automatic fear response. Allow this phrase to enter your mind: my income is constantly increasing. As you say this, you may feel immediate pushback from your logical mind. It might tell you that your salary is fixed by a contract. It might point to the news of a difficult economy. It tries to protect you by keeping you realistic. We are not asking you to argue with reality, but we are inviting you to change what you notice within that reality. This practice engages a specific part of your brain known as the reticular activating system. This system acts as a powerful filter for your attention. It decides what information gets through to your conscious awareness and what gets ignored. If you constantly focus on what you do not have, this filter works tirelessly to show you more lack. It blinds you to potential income streams because your brain believes they are not relevant to your survival. We are shifting your state from hunting for money with stress to actively noticing abundance with ease. When you are stressed, you operate with tunnel vision. Anxiety physically constricts your blood flow and narrows your cognitive range. You literally cannot see the solutions or opportunities that are sitting on the periphery of your vision. By repeating that your income is increasing, you reprogram this filter. You tell your brain to scan your environment for evidence of growth. You begin to spot small opportunities you previously missed. Perhaps it is a new idea for a project, a refund you did not expect, or a creative solution to save resources. These are not accidents. They are the result of a brain that is finally allowed to see the full picture. Consider the growth of a plant in a garden. A flower does not strain or struggle to become larger. It does not use force to push its petals open. When the conditions are right, it simply expands. It occupies more space naturally and quietly. Your wealth can grow in this same organic way. It does not require the energy of struggle, it only requires the conditions of openness. As you soften into this truth, you permit your mind to become an ally. You allow yourself to see the paths to prosperity that were once hidden by fear. Yet, even as you widen your view, you may feel something dense rising up to meet you. Often, as we invite expansion, deep-seated internal resistance will surface to be seen. Dissolving internal resistance often, we speak of blocks as if they are solid walls built by the outside world. But if you look closely, these obstacles are rarely external. They are pockets of stored emotional tension held within your own body. They are old stories or fears that have taken up residence in your muscles and your nervous system. To address this, we use the third affirmation: I release all my money blocks. Say this gently to yourself. Treat it not as a mental chore, but as a practice of somatic release. It is a permission slip for your body to let go of what it no longer needs to carry. Our instinct is often to fight these blocks. We try to push through them or use willpower to force them down. Yet, force usually creates more resistance. When you push against tension, the tension pushes back. It tightens to protect itself. We want to bypass this struggle entirely. Understand that these money blocks are actually trying to keep you safe. They are protective mechanisms. Sometimes, they shield you from the fear of failure. Other times, and perhaps more often, they protect you from the fear of success. There is a concept known as an upper limit problem. When things go too well, or when wealth begins to flow easily, the subconscious mind triggers a silent alarm. It feels unfamiliar and unsafe to be this abundant. So, we unknowingly sabotage ourselves to return to a level of struggle that feels familiar. We block the flow to stay in the zone we know. We do not need to dig for these blocks to remove them. We do not need to perform a painful emotional excavation. Instead, think of releasing as a simple exhale. Imagine these blocks are like morning mist sitting over a valley. You do not need to fight the mist or shovel it away. You simply apply the warmth of sunlight. Bring a warm, compassionate awareness to your resistance. Acknowledge that it is there. Thank it for trying to protect you. As you meet this tension with kindness rather than force, visualize it dissolving like that mist in the sun. It simply evaporates, leaving the space clear. It is a gentle process of melting, rather than breaking. As this tension leaves, you may notice a restoration of flow. The energy that was stuck holding up your defenses is now available for your life. Your chest may feel lighter. The breath may reach deeper into your belly. This is the physical sensation of making room for abundance. When internal resistance fades, the external path becomes unobstructed. You stop fighting yourself, and suddenly the way forward is clear. You are no longer swimming upstream against your own currents. As we let go of the struggle, we prepare to enter a final state of being where effort is replaced by magnetism.